turn that off, please?
No.
Anyway, I've banned you from playing on that. And where'd you find it?
Where you hid it.
And you haven't finished your breakfast.
So what?
So what? We should be halfway to school by now. And you haven't put your shoes on. Si, do you want to go to school in your socks?
Yeah.
Si.
I don't want to go to school. I want to play on this.
Yeah, well, I've banned you from playing on that. Now, will you please get your shoes on and eat your breakfast? Will you do something for me, please? Look, I don't want to shout, OK?
That's what you do.
All I do is shout.
Constantly.
Just put your shoes on, please. Si, can you please put your shoes on?
Make me, loser.
Right. I'm going to wait for you outside. Si! Si!
Now then, Simon. Mrs. Armitage tells me you were crying in assembly. Has something upset you? Is there anything you're worried about? Something at school? Or at home, maybe? I remember when I was your age. How old are you?
8.
8 years old. What a fantastic age to be. I'm going to tell you a secret, Simon. When I was 8 years old, I couldn't tell the time. Can you tell the time?
Easy. It's 10:30.
Well, I wasn't as clever as you are. Nope, I couldn't get the hang of it. Couldn't get the hang of it at all. Oh, the mere sight of a clock face sends shivers down my spine. However much they told me about the big hand and the little hand, I just wouldn't go in. Then one day we had a test. I could hardly bring myself to get out of bed. And do you know what my mother said to me? Simon? Simon Barlow? Where are you?
Short hair, curly hair. Average height, I suppose. Small. Well, yeah, he's small if anything. I mean, didn't the school describe him to you? Come on.
He would have been in his school uniform, although we don't think he'd have his coat on.
No, Mr. Packham said he wasn't wearing his coat. Well, if you had a recent photograph that we could look at.
Yeah, we have. He had one taken the other week, and
It's in his drawer.
we've not had a chance to frame it, but he's got his school uniform on.
We have officers searching the entire area, I can assure you. We're doing everything we can. Anything else that you can tell us about your falling out this morning?
Look, no, it weren't really a fallout, you know. It was just business as usual. I mean, have you got kids yourself?
2.
Well, then you'll know. It was his first day back at school after a week off. We just had that usual standoff, that's all.
There's no specific reason as to why he wouldn't want to go in.
Well, he's a kid. What kid does want to go in?
Well, he hasn't said he's been bullied, for example.
There's been a bit of upheaval at home lately, and I mean, you know, that might have added to his overall... Look, I don't know. It's just not been easy.
Simon didn't like me.
No, that's not quite
Yes,
true.
I'm the wicked
Come on.
stepmother. His mother's currently being denied access.
Tell her the police don't
I'm
need
sorry,
to know
Pete,
this.
but it is the police, and, you know, whatever helps. Simon's gone missing, so it's good if they know the facts.
All right, he might not be particularly happy. That's the top and bottom of it.
And this isn't the first time that he's gone missing.
Look, mate, really, wouldn't it be a better use of your time to be out there looking for him instead of standing here quizzing us about our parenting skills?
I wasn't aware I was, Mr. Barlow.
All right, we're not perfect, it's fine. Please stick that in your little book.
We're just anxious.
You know, when he gets home, he's in for it.
All right.
This has been going on for weeks, this behaviour. I mean, where do kids get the nerve, eh?
When he's home and safe, we'll talk to him.
Well, something's got to give.
Well, I think we're about done, but I think it's best if you stay here. There's plenty of people out looking for him, and if he finds his way home, he's likely to be in need of his dad.
You reckon? I'm not so sure. this is no good. I want to look for him.
Hey, what did he just say?
Do you know, I'm serious. This has all got to stop. He lives here, and that's that. And where the flaming hell is he?
All right, look, we'll both go 10 minutes, all right? Stay calm, will you? You got the keys?
Yes. Do we hear anything? Simon?
Oh, God.
Simon, can you hear me? How did he get in?
Is he awake? Is he breathing?
Simon!
Peter, look.
Oh, no, this is not happening. Tell me this is not happening.
Is he breathing?
Yeah, he's breathing.
He can't have had it all. There's some on the floor.
Well, he's had enough to knock himself out. How much have you had to drink, son? Who gave him that? Where did he get it?
It was in the utility cupboard. I'd hidden it.
It was where?
Look, shall I call an ambulance?
No. We've no time for an ambulance. Just grab my keys. Come on, son.
Yeah.
It's okay. And take the bottle. They'll need to know how much he's had.
But there was a fair bit on the floor that had spilled and on the sofa. And we tried to ask him, but he's just not responded at all.
Yeah, and he's never tried to drink alcohol before?
No. He was in the flat on his own, you see. And I know that sounds mad, but he ran away from school and he'd found his own way home. But anyway, that's another story.
Oh, if we knew he was capable of something
I mean,
like
we
this.
don't normally have drink in the house, do we? Because I don't drink, you see.
He's going to be all right, isn't he?
You know, you're going to have to pump his stomach.
Well, we may well put him on a drip once we have a better idea of how much he's actually had.
Well, he's had enough to knock himself out.
Children obviously aren't used to having alcohol in their bloodstream.
No, we appreciate that, but I mean, these accidents happen, don't they? I mean, you must see it all the time, right?
It's concerning when we do.
I know, but he's going to be all right, isn't he? Surely.
Just down this way for you.
Right, thanks.
There we go.
Where is he? What happened?
Look, it's fine, OK? We found him in the flat.
And?
He got his hands on a bottle of wine. You know, a bottle with the screw top.
Oh, Peter.
No, it's not our fault. And anyway, look, he's going to be fine.
I'm sorry, it's not your fault.
No.
Look, he's on oxygen right now, but... Well, they might have to keep him in overnight.
Yeah, but it's OK. It's purely a precaution, OK? They just want to monitor him
Has
every
anybody
hour.
phoned social services?
Oh, Leanne, come on.
Well, I'm sorry, is that not the procedure here? An 8-year-old boy necks a bottle of wine and ends up in hospital?
That's not really my main concern right now.
No, I bet it's
Look,
not.
and ordinarily he would never be left alone. It's because we were out looking for him. In fact, we were all out looking for him.
Yeah, and the police told you to stay put, didn't they? Because I spoke to him.
He was frantic with worry.
Right, so where was this wine then, eh? Was it just lying around in the kitchen, sat on the counter?
Yeah, but there's none of us talked for a minute.
Come on, where was it?
Look, let me just tell him... they're going to find out anyway.
Find out what?
We decided not to have any alcohol in the house, but
what? Come on, spit it out.
I bought a bottle of wine. Okay, I heard them coming up the stairs and I hid it in the utility cupboard.
Beg your pardon.
Where we keep the mop and bucket.
I'm really, really sorry.
Go on and we'll get your pyjamas.
Now, you've got to think about this carefully, son, OK? Because this is a very big decision. Do you want your red pyjamas or the ones with the gorilla on?
They're both clean.
Well, they only wore the ones with the gorilla on for one night, so, yeah, they should be fine.
I'll go back and get them. I'll bring both pairs so you can choose.
Now, let's have a think. What else shall we bring in?
What about a book? I just happened to have bought you a lovely book about the weather. Maybe I could read it to you.
Do you like that?
It's all about hurricanes and tornadoes and marvellous pictures. Oh, and there's a whole section on the water cycle, just like you're learning at school.
Oh, sorry. Dropped off. No, I think that sounds like a Bobby Dazzler idea.
Yeah. I'll go now, yeah.
Yeah, why don't you?
And did you know, lightning can be up to 3 miles long and only an inch or so wide?
Darling, look, Deirdre couldn't find the weather book. She didn't know where you put it.
It was in a bag at the side of the sofa. I thought I told her that.
Right, well, she's going to try and get in later, just depending on whether she can get a bus on.
She's got Amy this evening.
That's all right, it's not bad.
Isn't there?
No.
Well, I think there's major panic. Because we both know why he did it, don't we, Peter? He's copying you. He's seen you two take refuge in the bottle. So what do they call it? Oh, yeah. Learnt behaviour.
Leanne, it wasn't.
You stay out of it. Your contribution ended when you stashed that poison in the flaming cupboard.
All right. This is not our finest moment, Leanne, OK? I agree. Is that what you want me to say?
All right. So what was then, Peter, eh? The night you fell asleep with a fag on and nearly burnt him to death, because we've been here before, haven't we, eh? And now I'm thinking, what's going to happen a third time?
It's not going to be a third time.
Yeah. I remember similar promises. When are you going to realise that he's better off in my care, and the sooner that happens, the safer he's going to be?
It is not my fault.
Yes, it is your fault. Everything is your fault, because everything is about you and your terms. I want a drink, so to hell with it. Oh, I'll have a fag. Oh, now I'll have a sleep. I'll have this woman. No, I won't. I'll have this one.
It doesn't work like that.
I'll have everybody till I can decide who I want. Everything is about you and your every whim.
That's not true.
He deserves better than this, Peter. He deserves a better life.
What do you want?
I came to see how he is. The police have put us in the picture.
What kind of setup are you running? What did you say to him, eh, Packham? What did you say to him to make him run away?
Peter, this is not the place.
As I've explained to Mrs.
Explain it to me.
Why? This isn't Mr. Packham's fault.
No? Well, don't put him in charge of a zoo, that's all I can say.
With respect, a school and a zoo are two very different things.
They're both supposed to be kept locked.
Primarily, Mr. Barlow, we want our children to feel comfortable and safe.
But he didn't, did he? He didn't feel comfortable.
Why was that? We must ask ourselves, certainly, why is that? Maybe we've all got some thinking to do.
Get out.
Peter.
Get out! This isn't over.
No, don't believe it is.
Here you go. There's some more? Why'd you do it, Si? Oi, mister. What a daft old thing to do, eh?
I'm sorry.
You're not in any trouble, you know that, don't you? But we don't run away from school, and we don't drink out of anything if we don't know what's in it, do we?
Hey, Si, got your Transformers. You still like them?
Yeah.
Hey, it'll be exciting, won't it? Spending the night in here.
I don't want to spend a night here.
What are you going to have to do, mate?
Right, you see, this is what happens if you're not very careful. We just want to keep an eye on you, though. You know that you're nice and healthy, really. Then tomorrow morning, you come home with me.
Day off school. How does that sound, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice, normal day.
I want us to be together like it used to be.
Yeah. I know you do, love.
Why can't you be married again?
Because that's not possible, Simon. Because your dad wants to live with Carla now.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, isn't that the top and bottom of it, Peter?
Yeah, I don't think this is the right time to talk about this, really.
Well, I don't see there's any reason why you shouldn't understand who's to blame for all this, do you?
You see, Si, this is why we can't be a family anymore, because of this.
Oh, because of me. Amazing. That is amazing, that. Do you know what, Simon? I would love you to come and live with me. You could see your dad any time you wanted, but I would look after you properly.
Do you know what, Leanne? You can be hard-faced sometimes, do you know that?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, at least his whereabouts and his safety will be top of my priorities.
It's the top of my priorities.
I'm not listening to this.
No, of course you're not listening to it, because you don't get your own way, so you spit your dummy out. And what's that to do with you anymore, eh? Nothing. What right have you got, Leanne? I'll tell you, you've got none.
To care? What right have I got to care?
I wish you'd stayed away. You're not even his real mother. His real mother is dead.
Look, Peter, maybe I should go.
Where?
I don't know, Michelle's.
Why?
Well, isn't this all my fault?
It was a pretty stupid place to hide it.
No, not just the wine. Everything's... Peter, you were happy, Leanne was happy, Simon was happy, and in I come, depending on you, tempting you away.
It was mutual.
Yeah, well, I still feel responsible. Well, aren't you going to reassure me?
I've just reassured you. And if you want the God's honest truth, I could do without this self-pity right at this minute.
Well, that's me told, isn't it?
If you want to go, go. If that's what you're getting at.
No, it wasn't what I was getting at.
I'll call you tomorrow. I'll let you know how Simon is.
Yeah, well, please do. Peter, I'm sorry.
Yeah,